Hello and good afternoon. This is Neil with Simple Futures, and it is Thursday, May the 11th. And let's see, so we've already had CPI and PPI, and tomorrow we get GDP and consumer sentiment. And it's my strong opinion that that's not going to be enough to move things either if CPI and PPI weren't. So I think we're stuck. Same story as whenever I did the last video. I guess it was like last night or something. So I don't really have anything to add as far as the equity complex, the S&Ps or whatever. Now, if you look about the third chart over here, that's the NASDAQ. And you can see it's definitely the strongest. I mean, the S&Ps are, as you can see, just overlap and chop inside of last week's high, that 4,206, whatever number up there. Which was pretty good because remember we were looking for 04 target and it traded 6, so that was cool. And since then it's been just a sloppy, choppy mess, right? But look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is telling us something. It looks pretty good. The NASDAQ is actually leading. It's leading the way, so that's encouraging. The Dow is same story as the S&P, stuck in sideways rut, and the Russell can't get out of its own way, can't get off its back. With every time we turn around, we get more banking news, and that's got a lot of those regional banks in it. So that's the problem there, I think. But let's see. Okay, so here's an idea. Let's go with something new. You know what? That's an idea. Somebody mentioned in the comments, hey, let's look at gold. So here's a way that we can do that tonight. Let's start with silver, though. And this is what it looks like. It broke hard today. It was at $26 as recently as yesterday, and it's all the way down at 24 and some change today, which is a big move. That's a big product too. But that puts overhead in silver now at 25.5. So on an uptick, I want to get short silver via put debits in spreads in SLV. So you have limited risk, and we're targeting 21.5 down here. That'll be when SI gets to 21.5, then we'll be done with our SLV trade. Let's go ahead, matter of fact, look. Yeah, our target in SLV would be 19.5. Okay, and our entry is going to be around 23, and we're going to get some long put debit spreads, i.e., that's meaning we want to be short, right? Okay, so over here is copper. I'm getting to gold, but I'm getting us there in a way here. So here's copper, right? Copper breaks too. Copper's now got overhead at 385, 380.85, right? And its target's going to be down here at $3.48. We got a voodoo tree line down there at 348. So that'll be 380.85 to 348 will be target on that. So I say that to say this. And that is that if they're going to break, then I have to imagine gold is going to, this is where we're trying to get to, that gold is due to come in also. Now, I'm long gold right now and have been from way lot lower. I mean, so I will not short gold. It's a long only story for me. Even though I think coffee is coming in also, I've got a plan for it. From lower, it's long, but I won't short it for the trip down to where I want to buy it from. Same with gold. I will not sell gold. I'll only buy gold. It's a long only story. But I have to imagine it's coming in. It's going to be called back if silver is coming all the way back to 21.5 and copper is coming down to the 347.8 level, then gold's coming in as well. And it certainly would be for lows below these lows right here, below this 1980 level. My idea, honestly, really, for a target where I would add to my existing longs when I'm in GLD call spreads, right? So I'll add to them back here at just below 1900 on ideally that mark right there at 1880. So that's my view on gold. Since somebody did ask about it, and I just won't sell it. I can't. I just can't do it. I will sell that silver via long puts and copper too. I'm happy to do that. But I will only add to long gold from lower. And with any luck, those are going to be some good levels for us right there too. So, it's got the same idea down here of this moving average cross in gold as does silver. It's down there right around my 1880 level that I like. That's the price for another reason also. That's an old end of quarter settlement price. And they really have a way of being quite the very good levels for a number of different products. Like, for instance, you see this up here, this S&P. You see it's got the same kind of thing. I do those. I color code everything. Purple, to me, purple prior, right? So that's an old prior end of quarter settle print at 41.87. Tell me that that's not a good level. I mean, look at this. It's ding, ding, ding 3 times. Ding, ding here with the excess top reversal that, it's 41.87. It's a monster level, right? That's what I got for you tonight. So it's the same story, really, just different day. In fact, it's such the same story that when I put this plan together in the morning for our trade room, I don't even have to change the numbers. I just change the description of what the number is, because it's the same numbers almost every day. It just it was balance, and then 53, and then we add the word, oh yeah, and by the way, it was also settlement. So the numbers don't change, only I guess really the description of what they're called today versus yesterday really is the only thing. So, but that's sideways trade for you. But the Nasdaq's giving us clues. The Nasdaq is definitely giving some clues. It's saying, hey, we're good. We like things. Okay, fine. I'll tell you like this. Even if some news comes and this thing breaks, 100 handles or something like that in the SPOOs, they break, I'm buying them. This market's good. So, and I've got, June targets of 4,320 in the SPX. And if you go look at the options chain, the SPX options chain on the June quarterlies at that price, look at the open interest, you'll see why. You'll see. There's a big one there. So, listen, good trade, nice evening. Get you again at the next update. Till then, good trading. Take care.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me